Welcome to ProCon. My name is Don Allen III, and today I'm going to be teaching you the basics of video editing in Adobe Premiere Pro Creative Cloud. It's the new one. Go ahead and open up Adobe Premiere Pro. First thing you're going to see is this box that pops up. It says, hey, welcome to Adobe Premiere Pro, and you're going to create a new project. It's important to save your project in a spot that you know about later. I have mine already set up to go to a folder that's on an external hard drive attached to my computer. I have the folder in Video, ProCon, Second Tutorial. Once you have that selected, go ahead and check the scratch disks. Make sure that all of these are set to same as project. This is all your render files, your audio file, your video file. It's going to be great. Make sure it's all in the same location and hit OK. Next, it's going to open up and you get all these beautiful panels. Now nothing is in them yet because we haven't brought in any footage to edit. And that's what this program is all about, editing video. So the first thing you want to do is import media to start. You can double click on the area here, or you can right click and choose import. I double clicked. And I'm going to go to my footage. I have a video clip here, and I have an audio file here. I'm going to select both and hit import. As you can see, we have our audio file here. If I double click on it, you can preview it right here. I can double click on our video and we can preview it here because this window that you're seeing is our preview window. It is not what your final project is going to look like. This, on the other hand, which is not activated yet, is our program window, and it is what your final composition will look like. Now what I want to do in this video clip is I want to basically take a clip of this footage, color correct it, slow it down, and have it sync up with music, and then export it. And that's what we're going to do. In Creative Cloud, it's as easy as grabbing your footage and dragging it into this area here, which is our timeline. Once you do that, you're going to see that a few layers appear. And I'm going to zoom in by grabbing this bar. It's kind of convenient. The top area here with V1 stands for Video 1. And right here is Audio 1. This is the audio that is recorded with the camera, and this is the video for it. And as you can see, they're both turned on. Now, I actually do not want to use this audio, and the quickest way to get rid of it is hit mute. Boom. With that activated, I can play the video back and we don't have to worry about the audio. Now this footage is also pretty fast, so let's slow it down. Easiest way to do that is to right click on it and choose speed duration and choose the speed. You could choose how long you want the video to last. It could be longer, it could be shorter, or you could type in by how much percentage you want to slow it down. I want to slow it down by something crazy like 50% and hit OK. As you can see, it doubled in size, which is appropriate because now it takes twice as long to play. And as a result, we're going to get this really pretty slow motion. And I really just want to use that for her hair flip right about here. Let's take a look. Great. Now to preserve this shot, you're going to learn how to make a cut right now. There's all these tools that are offered in Premiere Pro. The one I use the most is the razor tool, and it simply cuts up your frames. With your frames cut up, you can select individual clips and delete them. And Command Z or Control Z can take that back. And you can, even though you delete a clip in Premiere, you can still use it. You can extend it past the time that you deleted and nothing's really lost. It's very convenient. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to right before the hair flip, which is right about, looks like right about here. And I'm going to start the frame there and go ahead and bring that to the beginning of our video, as you can see by the 00 time marker, and hit play. Great. Next, I'm going to drag the audio in. You can double click on it and just grab the audio this way, or even easier, you can just grab it right out of your project and bring it into here. Like before, you can cut up the audio by using the razor tool. The shortcut for it on Adobe Premiere Pro is by default C, and you can delete it. I'm going to move the audio in and just drag it so it finishes off at the same time as the clip. Now I'm going to hit play and see what we have. Cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Next, I'm going to show you how to color correct. It's a very common and very quality way of doing video work in general. Best way to do it is to select your footage and go to the Effects menu here and search for lots of different color correction tools which you can try out, but because this is a beginner's tutorial, let's do Fast Color Corrector. And you're going to grab it and drag it onto the footage that you want to impact. And you see it's activated by having an effects on here. But nothing's changed yet because you have to go to the effects control while the clip is selected in order to edit its individual parameters. And we get this beautiful color wheel. This can change the color by simply dragging it towards the direction you want. And in this case, I just want to make it a little bit bluer. So I'm just going to move it right about here. I'm happy with. And this kind of is like how sensitive it is. And I'm just going to move it right about there. Next, I wanted to make it a little bit more contrasted. Easy way to do that is to kind of input the black, make it a little bit sharper. There we go. And you can play around with this area, of course. Lots of functionality, but I'm pretty happy with the way this looks. Let's go ahead and play it back. Now you might notice that your video is playing back slowly, and that might be because you have the render quality set to full. I like to edit in half quality on here so that my computer is doing less work, but if you want to see it in full quality, you can change it to that is so. Regardless, it will always export as full quality unless you say otherwise. So I'm pretty happy with this footage. I hope you are too. So the next thing we should do is export it. And we're going to do that by going up to the option File, Export, Media. Okay, our export settings is just opened up and we have lots of functionality here. Down in this first part, you notice a preview. Everything that is going to be exported in your video should be able to show up right in this area here. And we have all these messy looking settings. All you need to worry about to really simplify it is the format and make sure it's one that works for you. I'm going to have my format be H.264 because it is a lossless format that preserves high quality HD but still compresses the file to a very reasonable size. And then for my preset, I plan on putting this on YouTube, but as you can see there's plenty of other settings like Apple TV or Vimeo that you can upload it to. But I want to do it for YouTube, especially YouTube HD at 720p. So I select it. And last thing is I'm going to make the output name my toot for tutorial. And we're going to make sure it's saved in a location that you'll remember later and hit save. With all that in there, you got your format, your preset, and your output name. You hit export. And it's going to take a few minutes, so we're going to come right back. Okay, so our project just finished exporting. And just to show you, if we go back into the file, it is in my Megadon folder. My desktop is extremely messy. My apologies. Look, it's Jeff. Okay, and let's go up to the Dawn video to ProCrecon, second tutorial. And where is it? I called it My Toot. And double click it. And let's take a look. Gorgeous. Gotta love it. That brings us to the end of the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching ProCrecon, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Please leave a comment of what you would like to see next time, and I'd be happy to show you. My name is Don Allen, and you just been ProCrecon. Just kidding, I'm never gonna use that.